Hello, people! How are you doing? I'm glad to have you here with us. Today, we will talk about what a coincidence. I am Jim. So do I. So am I. Some years ago, two identical twin brothers. Twins were born in Minnesota in the US. They were adopted by two different families soon after. One brother was adopted by a couple named Lewis
Ohio.
in Lima, and his brother was adopted by a couple named Springer
Ohio.
in Dayton. By coincidence, both boys were named Gene by their new parents. When Gene Lewis was 6 years old, he discovered that he had an identical twin brother. When he was 39, he decided to find and contact his brother. 6 weeks later, he met Gene Springer in a cafe in Dayton, and they probably had a conversation something like this. Here is the twins. Section 1, Grammar. So, neither plus auxiliaries. Look at the photo and describe the two men. Read about the two men and answer the questions. Who are Gene Springer and Gene Lewis?
The questions are, who are Jim Springer and Jim Lewis? 2. Why didn't they know each other? What did Jim Lewis decide to do when he was 39? 4. How long did it take him?
Please answer the questions.
Based on the text, 1. Jim Springer and Jim Lewis are identical twins who were adopted by different families.
Good.
They didn't know each other.
Why didn't they know each other?
They didn't know each other because they were adopted by two different families soon after birth.
What did Gene Lewis decide to do when he was 39?
When he was 39, Jim Lewis decided to find and contact his brother.
How long did it take him?
It took him 6 weeks.
Good. Cover the dialogue. Listen once. Try to remember 3 things they have in common. Do you remember?
Based on the reading about Jim Springer and Jim Lewis, 3 things they have in common are that they are identical twins. They were both named Jim by their new parents, and they were born in Minnesota.
Listen again and fill in the blanks. Hi.
I'm ready when you are.
Hi, I'm Jim. So am I. Great to meet you. Sit down. Are you married, Jim? Yes. Well, I've been married twice.
So have I. Do you have...
Great to meet you. Sit down. Are you married, Jim? Yes. Well, I've been married twice. So have I. Do you have any children? I have one son. So do I. What's his name? James Allen. That's amazing. My son's name is James Allen, too. Did you go to college, Jim? No, I didn't. Neither did I. I was a terrible student. So was I. Hey, this is my dog, Toy. I don't believe it. My dog's named Toy, too. He wants to go outside. My wife usually takes him. I don't do any exercise at all. Don't worry, neither do I. I drive everywhere. What car do you have? A Chevrolet? So do I. Hey, let's go and have a hamburger. Sure. I once worked in a hamburger restaurant. Unbelievable. So did I.
Which coincidence do you think is the most surprising? Look at the dialogue again. Answer the questions with a partner. Find 2 phrases that the twins use. When they have something in common, they used so. And when they have something negative in common, they used neither. Why do you think the auxiliary verb changes?
The auxiliary verb changes because it must match the tense and auxiliary verb of the statement being agreed with. For example, you use so am to agree with I am, so have to agree with I have, and so do to agree with I do, reflecting the grammar structure.
Good. Let's go to Grammar Bank, learning more about so, neither, etc., and practice them. Complete these answers with an auxiliary verb. I like chocolate. So do I. I'm really thirsty. So am I. I didn't go out last night. Neither.
So am I is correct for the first one. For I didn't go out last night, the correct auxiliary verb for neither would be did, making neither did I.
I was born in so. So was I. I don't eat meat. Neither do I. I've been to Istanbul. So have I. I can't sing. Neither can I. I'd like to go to Bali. So would I. I saw a movie last week. So did I. I wouldn't like to eat that. Neither would I. I can play chess. So can I. Respond to A. Say you are the same. Use so, I, or neither, I. I don't like cabbage. Neither do I. I live near the supermarket.
So do I.
So do I. I am not afraid of snakes.
Neither am I.
Neither am I. I went to bed late last night.
So did I.
So did I. I haven't been to Canada.
Neither have I.
Good. I don't have any pets.
Neither do I.
I can speak 3 languages.
So can I.
So can I. I always drink coffee in the morning.
So do I.
So do I. I am waiting for the bus to the airport.
So am I.
So am I.
That's correct.
Section 2, Pronunciation, Sentence Stress. Listen and repeat the words and sounds.
Mother,
The sounds are the, as in mother, and th, as in thumb. Try repeating the words again.
brother, neither, they.
Thumb, both, 30, throw.
Add 4 words to each row. Listen and check. This is the words.
Yes, now listen and add the 4 words to each row. Remember to put the words with the voiced the sound in the first row and those with the voiceless the sound in the second.
Although, second, clothing, other,
Although,
and there. About this song, we have met, thirst, and
through also has the th sound.
listen and repeat the dialogues. Underline the stressed words.
1. I like tea.
So do I.
4. I'm not hungry.
Neither am I.
I'm tired. So do I. I'm not hungry. Neither do I. Let's go to the vocabulary similarities to this exercise. The 2 Jims looked exactly like each other when they were younger. They both liked math and carpentry, but hated spelling. After finishing school, they had similar jobs. Lewis was a security guard and Springer was a deputy sheriff. Jean Lewis first married a woman named Linda and then a woman named Betty, exactly the same names as Jean Springer,
That's a very striking.
first and second wives. Even their tastes in sports are identical. Jean Springer likes baseball, and so does Jean Lewis. Jim Lewis doesn't like basketball, and neither does Jim Springer. That's all, people. God bless you. See you next class.